Episode 16 with Rabbit Deb McCulloch. And this is Speedwalking in tracksuits with Jeremy. Here we go. Okay. So I'm going to start stand walking because you got something to give me, right?
I do. I made you some chocolate chip oatmeal raisin vegan cookies.
Oh.
How do we show that?
Yummy. Look at this. Probably some of the best cookies in town. Are these adult cookies?
No. Family.
Okay, thank God, because the last time you dosed me.
No.
Holy shit.
Okay. Can you film Angus? I'm just
Oh, that kitty.
Stay there, Angus.
You stay there, Angus. Okay. All right. We're walking. We're in Bedford. And so a quick note. Every day I walk for a half an hour with somebody cool in Battle Creek. And we talk about nonsense. We talk about stuff that we like. And we walk in sometimes different places. And so today we're walking to the Bedford Cemetery. We're on Edmonds Road, right?
Yeah.
Do you want me to switch sides for safety? So if cars hit
I don't care.
me, they'll hit me first.
Well, I don't care get hit.
You're precious.
Okay.
All right. Well, we'll walk closer. How's it going?
All my accidents lately, I'm used to getting.
Oh yeah, I know. You're a bionic woman. Did you get surgery or is that just a scratch?
I was moving around in the barn with the grandkids.
You hit the bottle again?
No, the grandkids were there. And I fell. And little Jackson said, "Thanks, Barney." And Ava said, she got some water, but she can't reach this thing in this barn. I'm not sure where she got the water. There's a toilet there.
Did you drink it?
Drop.
Thanks. Grandma's are the best. My grandma would drink. Both my grandmas passed away this year. Rabbit and I have a funny joke about grandmas. Go ahead and tell them your version. It'll be more honest than mine.
Well, I got a phone call at like 1 a.m. Jeremy going, "That's my grandma." I'm sorry, Grandma's lying too. I find out Grandma's still alive. And Aaron and I hear in the background going, "You're both
Oh, that must have been early in Maggie's life when we were still staying awake at 1 a.m.
Yeah.
We'll talk louder.
Okay. I got a hell of a talking voice.
So, yeah, sure. I was thinking on the way here. I don't remember whether I met you first or Dallas first. Dallas first. Okay, because I know I got to know you guys both around the same time for similar and different reasons. And I was like, really? Dallas and Rabbit first. So I met you because of that. That's awesome. Lifelong friendship. I love Dallas. Dallas helped me around fixing. Eventually, hopefully this records well. I'm working on new equipment. This episode is not sponsored by anyone. So I want to say that. So that means we're allowed to swear.
Oh, thank God.
It's really hard when we have to stay PG-14.
Right.
Real hard.
Okay.
Oh, you got doggy poop bags? Oh, litter. Aw. How lovely. So we've never walked in a cemetery before, and I feel like there's some really great cemeteries.
Yes.
And they're really quiet places to walk.
I've walked here many times. And I have many people here.
I was thinking about this. I have a person here too.
Who you got?
One of my dad and uncle's best friends, Steve Cole, grew up down on Crandall Road.
Yep.
And Steve Cole, what I'll say about Steve Cole is that he was my Uncle Steve. That's what I called him. And I wonder if we'll run into him out here.
Well,
I hope he's listening.
He is.
But he was a big influence on my life. I'll say that first he was the first example of like a hippie
Oh, cool.
that I ever knew. And he was so just chill and zen-like. And I'd come to his house to visit, and he lived by himself, and he had his house up on Crandall Road was just full of houseplants, like so full that there were only just little paths between them.
Oh, man.
And his living room was this one overstuffed chair and a 13-inch black and white TV with a VCR and a stack of library videos on like different weird historical stuff. Yep.
Oh, that's a leaf.
And even no matter what, if you stop and pick something up, that's no big deal. I'm just gonna keep pretend walking. What's really funny about this sort of walking in place that I do now is that I do it all the time.
So you're practicing.
I've started to do it at Meijer when we stop in front of the cereal aisle, and I'm just bouncing around, and so people are looking at me like I'm funny, which they've been doing my whole life. So it's the same, only in tracksuits.
I don't really have a tracksuit. I like together.
You know what? Nobody really joins me in tracksuits besides a few people. Really, the tracksuits is all about me trying to procure as many tracksuits as possible because I love the lifestyle. Not the lifestyle you and Matt are in, just the tracksuit lifestyle.
Okay. Matt and I have toned way down. Way the hell.
Just doing soft swaps now.
That's right, we've gone way down.
I bet.
Because it's rough getting older. I mean, I'm all banged up. Nothing to do with him.
He's a limber.
Yeah.
Limber. Let's not talk about Matt's limberness.
No, he's pretty private about his limberness. Except for now where I'm here talking about it.
Yep. He won't watch it, though.
He will not. He already said, did you have a good walk?
I haven't gone yet. Oh, look, Edmonds.
Yep, there's the old Edmonds family.
Must be who the street's named after.
There are a few of them.
So,
Same with Brandon's.
yes.
Did Uncle Steve live in the White House?
Yeah, on the hill. Just before you get to the Crandalls. 96, 98, somewhere in there.
I made party with Uncle Steve.
He passed it young. So Steve.
Was he single?
Yep, he was single. He was my Uncle Gary Andrews' best friend.
Oh.
And so Uncle Gary was a little younger than my dad. Yep. And he hung out there all the time with them, and they hung out with him, and he was a great dude. Just a easygoing guy. I think I always kind of saw that as like something I wanted to aspire to. Now, am I a great dude? Fuck yeah. Am I easygoing? Not all the time.
I'm a great dude, and
I'm working on it.
right?
Yeah, this is a
what
cool
else?
spot. Yeah.
Oh, we gotta share you with everybody. Right now, I don't have to share you with anyone.
I know. I love that. That's what I love about these walks, are the individual. You want to go down this one? Okay. They're not long enough, to be honest. I'm gonna switch sides for a minute. They're a half an hour really is not long enough to walk around with a friend. I learned.
Right.
But
it's nice. And
Well-
it's a start.
Well, I think I'm gonna keep walking, whether it's on film or not, because I'm really enjoying it. It feels good. I need exercise.
Yeah.
My old bones are starting to get weaker. I need to build up muscles that aren't being used anymore. Like I hurt my shoulder, and I'm in physical therapy. And I hurt my shoulder doing absolutely nothing.
I know.
I don't even know what I was doing.
It sucks. The Holcombs, now that's my family.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Is that what's your maiden name?
Well, that's my sister's husband's family. The house we had was the Holcombs.
What's your maiden name though?
Sadlowski.
Sadlowski.
Yep.
I never knew that.
Yep.
This
My dad is from Dusseldorf. Gunther Adolf Sadlowski.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wie geht's?
Wie geht's?
Wie geht's? Ja.
I know.
I think that means how are you?
I do.
Or it goes. It's going.
How's it going?
Should we go up this road?
Okay.
Road 4? Or do we go? Do you have a route
Oh, yeah,
planned?
let's go forward.
All right. This is your spot. Oh, there's Conklin. That's some of my relations.
Yeah, this is his first name.
Yeah.
Don't see that very often.
My grandma Judy is related to the Conklin family, or is a part of that family in some way. I can't remember.
Grandma Judy.
Oh, French. They must be from France.
Oui, oui. You know my French? I'm ready. French fry.
Enchanté.
French maid.
Ooh.
French vibrator.
Oh, French tickler.
French tickler. French doors. French bread.
Yes.
How you think? I do good?
No, it's pretty good. Francais.
You know what? This is pretty clean. I got one thing.
This is not bad. I bet you come here a lot.
I do, and I clean it all the time.
It's nice of you.
Well,
I got a funny joke about cemeteries.
okay.
Well, it's not a funny joke, but speaking of the French, my friend Emmanuel Retter from France.
Because you live there.
Yes, he lives there, and he came over here.
did?
Yep, I did live there.
Yeah.
He came over here to visit me in 2009, and we did as many American things as we could, like eat barbecue ribs over the sink in our underwear, and he thought that I was a barbarian. He saw me doing that, and he's like, what are you doing? You sit down and you eat on a plate with a fork and a knife. And I was like, listen, we're not in France, buddy. In America, we eat in our underwear over the sink.
We do what we want.
And but my favorite thing, we were driving by the cemetery, and he goes, "Au bout les gars," and that means,
Boulega.
yeah, that means, get up, guys.
Oh, Boulega.
And I just cracked up. I was like, did you just tell them to get up? He's like, yeah, that's a good, like, that is the French dry sense of humor.
We got a little detour here.
Okay, where are we
Take a
doing?
little detour. We go to the left again.
Oh, we're going to the left?
Yep.
Oh, are we leaving the cemetery?
Yeah, just
For a second?
It's okay.
We coming back in here?
If you want.
Oh, yeah, we know we can do whatever you want.
We can go down to the park because
Yeah,
it's beautiful.
no, we can do whatever you
We got
want.
the most beautiful little park here.
Oh, down by the mill.
Right here. Yep.
Yeah. Bedford is a cool little area.
Bedford is great,
Now,
I grew
I
up here.
so I have this rule about this podcast, but I'm breaking it.
shit.
I'm breaking it just,
yeah, you are.
just for rabbits,
Yeah.
because we're rule breakers.
We got that trash.
That this is a Battle Creek celebration podcast,
This is
but-
Battle Creek at 49017.
and but I decided that we would come to Bedford Cemetery because I haven't walked to the cemetery, and but don't you future guests get any ideas?
I know about that
We're
one.
not just going anywhere,
Yeah.
all right?
Not going to the moon and back, Alice. To the moon.
But if you yeah. So anyway, we break the rules already. Barney's Bar, we're getting ready to pass by.
Well, we're gonna go through it.
Oh, we got a car coming on that side, so we'll stay right here.
We're gonna go through Barney.
We're gonna go inside
They're
Barney's.
waiting for us for a minute.
Really? No, they are not. They have a shot ready for us. Are you shitting me?
Not one.
We can't speed walk in Barney's Bar.
Yeah, we're gonna walk through it.
Are we really? You think they'll get through that? Okay.
I worked here for years.
Did you?
Yeah.
They know you? That's great.
I do bars from here, from anywhere. I'll tell you a good story. I came in one night. They said, "You're not coming in until you go home and get all the glasses that you have at home." I can walk it back with like 9 stacked on top of each other, and then they let me in.
That reminds me of my in-laws. They have so many glass Parmesan containers at home.
Oh yeah, same thing.
Don't take them to a pizza place. Maxine will 5-finger discount.
Maxine. All right.
You know Maxine?
From you guys.
Yeah, she's a hoot. You guys remind me of each other.
Before. Home sweet home.
You guys remind me of each other.
Oh.
I can't believe you got me speed walking through a bar. Do we stop or do we just?
Well, we'll show you.
Okay. They're gonna be okay with the filming?
Yeah.
All right.
All right, here we go. Jeeves, it's yours.
Is this a cocktail?
It's just water.
That's awesome. How great.
Wish it was.
We're speed walking.
We're gonna drop a glass of it in the door. Hi.
Don't let Rabbit steal any more of your glasses.
I don't anymore. I told him that you wouldn't let me in one time because I brought all the glasses. It's gonna be on film. Well, damn. I know. I gotta keep moving. We're walking.
Oh, you're walking.
We're filming us walking at different places.
We're trying to fit this glass of water in our mouths.
You. I pick it up litter too.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's my husband's girlfriend, Gloria, the bartender.
That was awesome.
Okay.
You had a glass of water waiting for us. That's fucking
I
slick.
almost did a drink right now.
I would have done it.
You know what? Yep, I came.
I don't refuse gifts.
No.
Ever.
I went in earlier and I said, Gloria, you set Jeeves and I up the water because we're going to be speedwalking. And I
That's
said,
awesome.
You have it ready at...
Oh my goodness.
Help.
Let me help you help
You
me.
have it ready at 12:15. Dude, I knew people in there, didn't I? I said,
Walking and picking up litter. Why doesn't he just stop kicking his feet?
oh, I can't. It's part of it.
This is great. This might be as good as the Brennan Bowden episode where he found a beer under the bushes in Bedford Park. He planted it there for our walk. He's like, what's this? So he grabs it, pops it.
He outdid me.
Do you know Brennan?
No.
He lives just at the end of your road on Wabascon. White house with a pool. Well, it's a gray house now. Bowden, Brennan Bowden.
Well, what I was going to do when I first suggested the cemetery was going to have kids jump out of trees out of there. But you told me we were going to do the cemetery just a few days ago. And then
You
I
couldn't
ran
put
out
all
of
the
time.
plans together.
No, because we're going to have people jumping out of leaves.
Well, I was getting sick
Out of
of
the
all my
tree.
standard locations.
But we're going to go down here to this little park. It's very nice.
I like this park. It's a shame that that building burnt down.
Well, you hear about that? They hired a kid, some kid, got a kid to do it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so he did it. And they stopped it. And nobody got caught. A few days later, it's on fire for real. Same kid. And now
Who fired it?
his friends, you know how.
Just being bad?
Yeah, they're being bad. What I'm glad of is it wasn't my kids.
That wasn't an insurance deal?
No, this is a
Cool little town here. Bedford.
I call it Bedrock.
North Battle Creek. We'll just call it North Battle Creek for today. What's in this pole barn?
Well, it's been a lot of things. It's been an auction house. It's supposed to be a heating and cooling business now, but I don't think it's anything. There's that
There we go. Oh,
truck.
Skeet. This is Skeet Park?
Skeet Gehrman.
Skeet. Hey, don't get any
He used to
ideas,
own
Ken.
The Grizz.
Oh, really?
Mr. Gehrman. His whole family. They're all over here. All kind of Gehrmans.
I wish they would name that the Grizzly Bar again, just for...
Don't ya?
Oh, wow, cool.
And I mean, it's running fast.
I forgot about that. I haven't been to this park since I was a kid.
Well, I just brought my grandkids down here last week.
I saw that on
Yeah,
on the Facebook.
Yeah, we threw sticks into the river. No litter. We put litter in the bag.
Ah, look at this. What do you know what creek is this?
Wabascon.
Wabascon Creek? Yeah, all right.
It turns into Presidential once it gets into Urbandale. Kind of behind Mason and all there.
Okay, all right. I know where that is, over on like Snow and...
Back in that area.
Yeah.
So what we used to do, there's a falls back there, but you gotta go in the woods. You take your inner tube back there, and you drop in
And then you just float through here?
all the way. And you better duck or get off before the bridge.
Oh, that's
And
cool.
bring salt, because you're gonna get leeches.
Does the Bedford Township take care of this
They
park?
do, and we do.
All right, so it's a community effort.
I'm out down here a lot.
It's a pretty park.
Very pretty. They used to do carnivals down here.
My dad used to bring me here, probably when we were going to Steve Cole's house.
Right. This stuff wasn't here then. This is all pretty new.
Oh, the
playground.
plastic equipment. There's probably a hot metal slide here.
There was a
back
hot
in the
ass
80s.
metal slide with no rails on the side.
Yep.
And my kids have all chipped a tooth on.
You know, poor Maggie. I talked about this at Piper Park. She, I think the first time I took her to the park by myself, I was never allowed to do that
No,
again.
you weren't.
She fell up the stairs to the slide and landed on her little baby tooth first, and it pushed it in a little bit, and they were worried that it was going to be damaged forever, but it didn't. Actually, I think that tooth might have been her first tooth to fall out.
Yeah, a little early.
No, right on time.
Right on time. Well,
Just
okay.
this Christmas. She's 7.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, what a beautiful park.
So you sit on that little ledge there, because it was a cement walkway, but it's old.
That damn cement wall.
That damn wall. You can sit there and just, it feels like you're, I don't know, somewhere else. See how it just it turns and curves?
It is. It's pretty. Oh, and I see the little falls up there, too.
There you go. That's where you jump in.
And little trails for
And
the
there's
kids
steps
play.
Here.
Did your kids come back here from the back?
Oh, yes.
Uh-huh.
My kids all have cut feet stories from glass.
Uh-huh. Oh, man, the 80s.
Yeah.
Maybe
And
the
you know what?
90s too, probably. Your kids are younger than me, so that was the
Well,
90s.
yeah, they're born in the early 80s. And, like, I didn't come down here with them all the time. They came down to play with their friends.
So Dallas is your baby, right? How old is Dallas? 30?
Dallas will be 37
37? Jeez.
on the 30th of April.
Wow. I called him 30. That young-looking son of a gun.
That son of a wonderful
son of a
lady.
rabbit.
Son of a wonderful
That son of a this lady.
Yep, Denver's 41.
Okay.
Denver's 40.
Okay. All right.
Dallas will be 37.
Well, I didn't know either of those guys were that close to my age.
Yeah. They were like twins, pert nearly. A lot of work. But yeah, my kids went to that little school up here. And there's some stairs.
Oh, we got wet. We got water. I can't, I've got Sensible shoes on, but they're not waterproof.
Right on.
My Sensible Brooks. I feel like Brooks should sponsor me.
They should. They probably will.
I talk
when they
about
see
them a lot.
this. What are mine?
Because people that are cooler than me,
Yeah.
they talk about my shoes not matching my tracksuits
Oh.
because I don't have
What?
wrapper shoes on.
Oh.
And I need some Adidas, but they're not comfortable. They're not good for flat-footed troll types like me.
Well, I got like Fred Flintstone feet. So Skechers are good if you're a girl. I don't even know if they have Sketcher guys.
Oh, I think they do, but I've never worn them.
Actually, Snoop Dogg wears them.
Does he? Shit, I'm about to then.
Shit-oozle, he did doozles.
Guess what? I'm gonna go see Snoop Dogg.
I know. I've seen he's coming. I got it so bad for Snoop Dogg.
Yeah. Well, you better get behind Martha. But you better get in line because I want to be right behind Martha.
All right, I'm behind you. I'm behind you. All right, bye, back to the park. Thank you for the. Usually, have a little milk house, but the milk house used to be there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's sad, but you know, the world changes.
Yeah.
Things burn down. Things deteriorate.
well, it was deteriorating.
Everything dies,
Yep.
except for cockroaches. We go the back
Yeah.
way.
We're gonna go home a different way.
Go home through the back door.
That's right, in through the outdoor.
Yeah, so I'm not going to see Snoop when he comes to Michigan.
Oh,
I bought tickets to Willie Nelson's 90th birthday party.
Willie and Snoop.
And Snoop is playing, Neil Young, Beck. There's like 30 different bands,
Where's
but those
that?
are the Hollywood Bowl in LA.
Oh, wow.
And we're going on a little long weekend lover's adventure.
Nice. That sounds great. Yep, I got a Snoop Dogg cookbook for Christmas. My kids got me, and it's not vegan, but a bunch of pictures of Snoop Dogg in it. My kids
Snoop
know.
is one of my favorites.
My kid, you know what? He's just cool. You know when you look at him, he's cool.
I mean,
He's a star. He's cool.
yeah, no, absolutely cool.
Absolutely, you can just sense it.
This reminds me of one of my favorite lines from one of my favorite movies, True Romance. And Christian Slater is in True Romance. This is one of the first Quentin Tarantino movies from like 92. He wrote it. He didn't direct it. That was Tony Scott. But all that information was just for my friend Matt Angelo, who I wanted to impress with my knowledge of cinematography.
Well, I'm listening too.
But Christian Slater is sitting down at a bar with, I think, a lady of the night or something. And they're talking about Elvis. And Christian
love
Slater
Elvis too.
is just in love with Elvis. And he says, you know, I've always said, if I had to fuck a guy, I'd fuck Elvis.
Oh, yeah. That's great.
That's what I think about Snoop Dogg.
Yeah. I would too, and I'm a girl.
But I'm pretty sure Snoop would overpower me, so I'd have to show him my power bottom side.
I'm afraid because I'm tall, kind of lanky dudes. Well, never
They're
mind.
normally long and lanky. Hey, what are you saying?
Not always so lanky, but... Not that I know, but I have some girlfriends. Right,
Oh, we got to go this way. Yep, that's right. We're almost near Hutchinson Road.
Yep.
So these were some of my stomping grounds growing up.
Definitely mine. I grew up in Urbandale.
Where did you grow up in Urbandale?
On Spalding Avenue.
Nuh-uh.
Yep.
What was the closest cross street? I don't remember addresses. 37? Oh, so you were close to 37?
I was 32 West Spalding.
32 West. I don't remember where my Uncle Gary and Aunt Pam lived, but I spent a lot of time on Spalding near, I think it's a road like near the McDonald's on West.
Like Seaboard.
Yeah, somewhere in there.
Oh, not Seaboard.
Not Seaboard. Siegel, yes. You got it. Seaboard's over by That's
I
where
lived on Seaboard.
my great grandma Burke lived on Seaboard.
Who's that?
Melba.
You.
I'm a Burke. You gonna fight me? You don't fight no Burks.
No,
Oh,
you
look
gotta fight
out.
them all. I went to school with Ricky. He's a good friend of mine.
Oh yeah? Ricky what?
Ricky Burke.
Who's his parents? There's a lot of Burks too.
His mom was.
Ricky, won't you lose my number?
Elma.
Elma. Okay, so let's see. Now there's a couple of Burke families. My family.
Mikey and.
I don't know if that's the same family, but there's a lot of them. My grandma.
Mike Burke?
Nope, that's the other one.
Okay.
I know Ike though.
I need to make some first kids.
I've had some beers up at the Fraternal Order of Eagles with Ike.
I've had some turtle order of rabbits with Ike.
I didn't know you knew Ike. He's a good dude. It's a small town.
Yeah. And I went to school with his ex-wife, Darcy.
Yeah, that Burke side is, I guess, unrelated to ours. My grandma was Joyce, and she had like 11 brothers and sisters. And most of them were, well, I think half of them were born in Dayton, Tennessee. Yes. The Sadlowskis? Okay, well, your mom. What was your mom's?
Ferguson and Hill.
Ferguson and Hill, okay. So are they buried up on Dayton Mountain, some of the Fergusons? I just took my grandma's ashes up there in Thanksgiving.
That's nice.
Now my grandma would, no,
I'm
yeah.
gonna be cremated.
I don't know what the hell's gonna happen to me because I won't be there.
I don't care. I know I don't want to be in the box because I can't. I gotta.
Yeah, no, I don't want to either because it sounds expensive. Although I think probably all the options are expensive,
Right.
but I'm not.
They got it cheaper.
I just
Cremation in Grand Rapids for $9.99.
really.
Yeah.
Shit,
Hey!
I'm gonna sign up with that now. You know that fella? Chad Packer.
Chad, packing it.
Yep, I've known Chad since I was about probably 10 over on Riverside and Weeks, where I grew up.
What road? Weeks?
Yeah, I grew up on.
The Cookson?
Nope, I might.
Or Dick Cook?
Let's see, I grew up on Acacia
Okay.
and on Kirkpatrick, which is between Weeks and Golden.
Well, that's Penfield, ain't it?
Nope, that's Lakeview behind the old Perry Drug.
Okay. Oh my
What
God.
else was there? Now it's there's it's the neighborhood behind the Tony's Hong Kong.
Right.
Yep, but I started my life. Well, technically, I started my life at Thunderbird Trailer Park
Oh, yeah.
on Harmonia Road.
Right on. I partied there before.
Actually, today I have commissioned a design for the trailer that I was born in to be tattooed on my arm.
Really?
And so, me and my friend Dan Brennan, who throws axes, we both discovered that we both lived there when we were like
Oh, no. The same place?
same place, same time period ish. So we're both getting matching trailer tattoos.
That's awesome.
But then I went to Urbandale. I went to Level Park when my parents divorced, and I lived with my grandma and grandpa and my mom in Level Park.
On what road?
I'm
from all there.
Kalamazoo Avenue. It's way out, almost by the theater, the drive-in theater. Actually, the farmhouse before the drive-in theater was my grandpa Weeks' house.
Oh, it's beautiful now. See what they've done to it? Did you do it?
No, I'm. It's not as beautiful as it once was. So I was laughing because they tore down so many barns and outbuildings, but it is cleaned up.
Cleaned up. It's good.
They lived across the street, so I lived there, and then my mom moved to. We moved to Bentry Apartments in Urbandale, and I went to kindergarten at Urbandale, and then we moved to Lakeview for a hot minute, and then we moved back to 299 North Bedford, right across from the Laurels.
Okay.
I did the math. I've lived in 30.
Oh, shit.
I've lived in 32 houses
Oh, my goodness.
in my life
That's a lot.
so far. I feel like I'm in my forever house, but let's be real. I'm going to be living in some county home, hopefully, if we still have those then, eating oatmeal.
Later, though.
Right. I hope to build a tiny home village for me and my friends, like a trailer park.
Right.
But the modern version. So a trailer.
Water.
Yeah, we do need water, don't we?
Yes.
We should have stopped at Barney's again and got some water with some other stuff in it. God
Next
damn
time.
it.
I was going to have us a drink and food, and I thought, well.
I love a Barney burger.
Well, what you're doing is, you're putting it out there. Everybody get to Barney's.
Great
mushrooms.
food. Oh, yeah.
Their drinks are not for sissies.
No, they're not. In fact, you don't have to join. You don't have to join a club bar to get a good stiff drink anymore.
Nope.
There are some really solid, what I'll call dive bars. I think some people like to have their bar be called a dive bar, but I am a dive bar guy.
I never liked a bar that had glass ashtrays.
You want the black plastic ones.
Or the tin ones, and I knew it was rowdy.
Because if they have glass ones, people are going to get hurt.
Well, if they had glass ones, they were not going to worry about people getting
They weren't worried. So if they have
tin ashtray, I'm like, I'm in.
This is a rowdy spot.
Tip them good. They remember you.
Yep.
Well, I've been a bartender and a waitress for...
Were you at Barney's?
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Oh, yeah.
You said that earlier.
Club for almost 15 years.
Uh-uh.
I was the cart girl.
What time? What years?
Little spurt in and out. 77 to 84, and probably 87 to 90 something.
So my first job was at Riverside Country Club. I was a bag boy.
Oh.
So I washed the golf clubs.
Yes, you did.
And
I used to go out there.
Washed the golf carts. And I made friends with the cart girls.
I was a cart girl. But I was old.
I would try to get them to give me illegal drinks.
Right.
And allegedly they didn't.
No, they would never. They wouldn't think of it.
So my favorite part about working at Riverside Country Club in the 90s was all of the cool old dudes that would get done golfing and leave like one can of beer in the cooler. And they'd be like, hey, you take care of that cooler for me, right? And they'd wink. Little did they know we had a massive cooler down in the cart barn with about 200 beers in there from all the nice guys that would give it to us. Not necessarily advocating underage drinking.
No.
I'm just, talking about memories here.
Right. You probably put them right back in the little cooler.
Yeah, and then
Who was your boss?
Well, Al LaFear was my first boss.
Yeah.
And, I can't remember what happened when Al left. But I also worked on the grounds crew.
Okay.
And Bob Murphy was my boss on the grounds crew, mowing the lawns. I mostly, let's be honest, I was on weed whacker duty, which is the lowest level.
Yeah, but you're in.
I like to be on the lowest level. Sorry, Bob, but what was great about weed whacking duty is that I knew all the places to hide. And so I could go and take little cat naps.
Yeah. You can't do it when you're the cart girl.
No. I bet you there was a lot of dirty old men.
They're all dirty.
Yeah. That's right. They're all dirty.
3 to 1 or 2 to 1, they couldn't stay on the green. I bet them. And every penny from that, I get my kids something. They got their first pair of Adidas. They got the first tricycles. I got bunk beds for them, all from those tips in the 3 to 1, 2 to 1.
Nice.
Did it for years.
Oh, that's
my
great.
Short shorts.
Well, we're done here, Rabbit. We got a bag of trash. And I'm not talking about me or you. I'm just talking about the garbage we picked up. Love ya.
I love you too. Here comes Angus.
Thank you.
You get Angus.
Thank you for. Oh, hi, Angus. I don't know if I can get Angus. Maybe. There's Angus.
There's Angus.
There's Matt's new sweet barn. And will you come back on season 2?
Yes, I'll come back on season 2.
You're walking in place too. I forgot.
Yep. And I'm thinking about coming to the vibrator party.
Oh yeah. Vibrator party is Kentucky Dirty, May 6th at the Beamery. We've got charitable vibrator races and a dirty costume contest. But before that, and I need to make sure you know this, we have the Big Cheese Mac and Cheese Festival with 2 or 3 vegan vendors competing now. We got Raw Dog and Veggies is coming back.
I know they are. I know
and so yeah, that's April 15th. That's why I started this whole thing, is to get into shape before the Big Cheese.
We can have some macaroni and cheese.
So, and what I realize is I'm just getting into A shape.
Right? I'm in a round kind of shape.
Yep.
Well, thank you. It was very fun. And I've looked forward to doing this. I've been waiting
Aww.
since you started.
I had to. I thought this was going to be a great conversation.
I thought, he's only doing celebrities, but...
No, I am doing celebrities. That's why you're episode 16.
That's right. 16.
All right. See you guys later.